And now Vernon Quinn back up to his feet. Roll Frankensteiner delivered. Drive there. Vernon Quinn eat the mat. There's Brandon A. Serious, man. Stiff kick down the spine and Vernon Quinn getting pissed off already. Kick out on 2. Into the Boston Crab. Shifty now jumps the ropes. But Brandon Shifty, 2 fresh men into the ring now. And Bullet kisses the booty. Yeah, we're back again, Mordrin. Not holding much hope as I've already had the warning. There's the neck breaker. Rolled over. Shifty now pops him up. And only a 1 count. If we go black screen again, that's going to be me calling it a day. Shifty now beating the chest. Yeah, my net is bullshit round here. I don't know what, it's fucking shit weather though, so whether that's having something to do with it, I don't know. Shouldn't do. There's the roll up pin. 1, 2, and a kick out again by Bullet. I'm blaming Brandon Ace for being in the match. It's Brandon Ace's fault that we're getting these issues, and I'm sticking to it. Hammerlock there. Shifty eats the back elbow strike by Bullet. Kick to the midsection. Hammerlock suplex on the ropes though. Not going to get the pin with a bridge there. Bullet now brings Shifty back to his feet. Down under. Up we get, and a clothesline. Down to the 1, 2, and what a misdirection. Clothesline gets a 2 count on Shifty. Shifty now for the pin. 1, 2, and 3, and Baltimore Bullet with the victory here. So congratulations, Baltimore Bullet, picking up the victory over the Drunken Showtime. So those points Drunken Showtime picked up in the Rumble, they've just lost half a point for losing this match here at the house show. We're going to move on, right. We're going to get out of here. Pick the next type: singles, trio, women's tag, or women's singles, men's singles. Let's see what we get. Who's going to say it first? Women's tag. Right, women's tag. We'll go with the same rules. Right. So we'll go with a random women's tag. Susie the Elf and her partner, what the hell, is Crusher. Where is she? Crusher. There's that. Right, and their opponents what I've got them down for. Let's see who I've got these women down for. Susie and Crusher versus, Goddess of Pain and Big Booty Quinn. Jennifer Quinn, Goddess of Pain, Violent Vixens versus Susie the Elf and Crusher. Women's tag team action. So take your pick here. Who you think's going to get the victory? Come on, ladies, let's go. Susie and Goddess starting it. Indeed. We win. 2, 3. Side headlock there by Goddess on Susie. Still got it in place. Susie sends her off the ropes. Off we go. Goddess bounced off the ropes. Runs right past Susie. She misses. Side headlock now though. Springboard bulldog. Plants Goddess centre of the ring. Goddess dragged across to the corner of Crusher and Susie. Stomp to the back. Working over the shoulder. Crusher staying on top of Goddess at the moment. Hip breaker. Backbreaker again by Crusher. Big European uppercut there by Goddess. Breaks free of Susie's control. Goddess now back up to her feet. Works the arm, but Susie with a drop toe hold in the corner. Goddess pops back up, walks straight into Susie. Into the corner, running knee strike, into the bulldog, planting her into the ring. Stomp to the small of the back. Monkey flip. And Susie has Goddess now, brings her up to her feet. Scoops her up. Brings her towards the ropes. Hot shots the bitch. Down she goes. Goddess trying to make it the big booty Quinn. In the corner of Susie the Elfin Crusher now. Goddess, can she break free? For some reason Susie's just staring her down, giving her that longing look. Goddess catches the leg and takes her down with her clothesline. Elbow to the back of the head, drops down Susie, and then the stomp to follow up. Goddess now has Susie up on her feet, whips her into the ropes. Back elbow strike, rolling through there, drops Susie. Stomp to the midsection, stomp to the lower back. And now looking to make Susie tap, pulling back on that face. Now Goddess just staring at Susie in the corner. Has her up on her shoulders though, Death Valley driver. Rolls through, hooks the leg, 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Off the ropes, double team, double hip toss there by Jennifer Quinn and Goddess. Jennifer Quinn now stomped to the small of the back. Jennifer Quinn working over Susie, stomp to the face. Susie now tags in Crusher. Crusher now into the match. Forearm to the face. Whips her into the corner. Oh, head first into the top turnbuckle, but comes out. Fireman's carry takedown counter and Jennifer Quinn straight away though. Jennifer Quinn has Crusher down. Crusher now back in control. Stiff kick down the spine. Eats the turnbuckle again. Whipped across into the corner of the Violent Vixens. Jennifer Quinn now has her up on that top turnbuckle. Grabs her by the head. Headstands. Heads to the takedown. Slamming her on her back. Stomp to the midsection. Up she goes to her feet. Collar and elbow tie up and Crusher shrugs her off. Comes in, arm drag, takedown. Crusher now from behind, misses. Jennifer, what the fuck was that? Jennifer Quinn. Right. And there's the springboard bulldog again. Works over Jennifer Quinn, drags her over out of the way of the ropes, hooks the leg now, down for the count. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Violent Vixens has Crusher in the corner. Jennifer Quinn just staring her down though. As she comes out, Jennifer Quinn catches her into the pin now. Goddess trying to cut off Susie, and there's only a 2 count. Up on the top turnbuckle she goes again. There's that headstand, head scissors, and down we go. Jennifer Quinn working over Crusher, brings her up to her feet, whips her into the corner of the Violent Vixens, and again we just stare lovingly in the corner. What the fuck, ladies? Sort it out. Right. While I remember. Over there goes into the single leg Boston Crab. And kicked free. Up to her feet, big European uppercut, misses, Goddess sidesteps, kick to the midsection. Powerbomb into the pin, oh, kicks out just in time into the Boston Crab now. Goddess misses with that stomp. Gets a hold of Crusher though. Suplexes her over. Who else is on? Shooter, I know. Anyone else? Kick to the midsection. DDT planted. Single leg Boston Crab. Working over the shoulder. Drops her down into the corner we go. Crusher now needs to tag in Susie. Get the fresh woman into the match. But instead she whips her off the ropes. Misses with that drop kick. What time is Sacrifice on tonight? Mordrin on Eternity Broadcasting. I know you're not alone because I know ASWF will be going on. There is no more room on the roster. That's the problem. I've got a full 100. There is no more room for a women's trios. There's not enough women for tag teams because people don't want to work together, let alone trying to work out some trios. Whipped across into the corner goes Susie. Goddess now. Tags in Jennifer Quinn. We're going to see some double team on Susie. Off the rope she goes. Big back drop. Jennifer Quinn doesn't go for the pin straight away. Sits Susie up. Whips the neck over the top. Brought up to her feet now. Whipped into the corner she goes. Looks to shoot the leg, but Susie has it scouted. Knee to the ribs. The only way I'd get more women is if I drop men. And the only way I'm dropping men is if there's certain people with serious amounts of ults I'm going to drop. Or people that don't show up. And even then, there's still got to be the women to turn up. Yes, they do, but yes, they do. But then you'd struggle even more as a promoter to book and matches to fit the roster size. Kick to the midsection. Fucking hell, what a jump, what a leap there by Susie over Jennifer Quinn as she came in with a spear. Big right hand. Crucifix pin, 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Arm breaker there by Susie. Forearm rocks Jennifer Quinn back into the corner, whips her across the ring. No, pulls her back elbow strike, drops Jennifer Quinn. And Big Booty Quinn on her back. Whipped into the corner now. Is Crusher going to get tagged in? No, Jennifer Quinn fights out with her boot. Sets Susie up on her shoulders, electric chair, spin out, no. Hurricane Runner counter there by Susie. Big belly to belly suplex. Susie now drags Jennifer Quinn round, stomp to the midsection. That's the way, Bill. I'd have to have separate accounts and then they'd be booking rosters, and Jesus Christ, the amount of keeping up on that. Knee drop to the small of the back. Kick to the midsection. Susie now. Where are we going with this? And there's a natural selection by Susie the Elf. And that could be all she wrote for Big Booty Quinn. Crusher now in, trying to cut Goddess off. Referee down for a 1 count, and Goddess breaks the pin. Susie all up in her face, raising the arm already. Brought up to her feet. Arm drag takedown. Big forearm across the back. Arm drag takedown now again by Susie. Whipped across the ring into the corner of the Violent Vixens goes Susie. Kick to the midsection. No. What the fuck? Jennifer Quinn, why are you doing that for? Jennifer Quinn has Susie up on the top turnbuckle. What's she got in store for her here? Oh, knife edge chop across the titties. Boot to the face. Powerbomb into the pin. Crusher into the ring. Cuts off Goddess. No. Kick out on 2. And there's the kick out of the submission hold. Who's going to pick up the points here in the Violent Vixens? Goddess now tagged in. Crusher out on the floor. This is Goddess's opportunity. Single leg drop kicks. Bitch slap across the face. Rocks Susie. There's Crusher back on the apron now. Inverted DDT, and that's it. 1, 2, and no. Goddess kicks out on 2. Stiff kick down the spine. Rainmaker DDT though by Goddess. Doesn't go straight away for the cover. Does now though. Down for the pin. 1, 2, and kick out on 2 again by Susie. Stomp to the small of the back. Susie now having her arm raped over. Which way is this match going to go? Brings her up. Susie now makes Goddess kiss the knee. And Goddess now trying to get over to Jennifer Quinn. Susie tagging in Crusher. Goddess dives for the tag on Jennifer Quinn. Crusher in. Dive and lariat misses there. Jennifer Quinn sidestepping. Grabs her by the head and bashes her on the floor. Hooks the leg for the pin. 1, 2. And Susie breaks the count up just in time. Jennifer Quinn has her attention on Susie. But just talking trash, it seems. Doesn't seem to be actually following up with anything. Got Crusher now crawling towards the corner. But Susie's not there. Distracted. Crusher now getting up to her feet. Jennifer Quinn still distracted by Susie, it seems. Brings her up. Face buster. Brings her up to her feet again. Jennifer Quinn with the arm drag takedown. Her tag team partner stood out on the floor. Big club and blow across the back. Jennifer Quinn looks to bring Crusher up. Crusher makes Jennifer Quinn kiss the knee now. Into the corner, Jennifer Quinn goes. Crusher now eats the boot. Forearm, no back elbow strike. Forearm to the face. Crusher has Jennifer Quinn in the corner. Glad to hear it, Bill. Glad to hear it. Susie now, arm raised above her head. Jennifer Quinn out cold. What the fuck are you doing, Susie? Jennifer Quinn's looking to make that tag, but Susie cuts her off just in time. Picks her up, whips her into the corner. Running knee strike. Out the corner with the bulldog. Brought up to her feet. Susie now. Hurricane Runner takedown. Stomp across the face. Susie now looking to make Jennifer Quinn tap, but too close to the ropes. Referee says break the hold. Susie brings Jennifer Quinn up. Snap suplex. And that was Jennifer Quinn's own move. 1, 2, and Goddess just slips by Crusher. Scoops up Crusher now. Hip breaker. Susie forearm to the back of Goddess. Turns her attention back to Jennifer Quinn. Single arm monkey flip. Goddess out on the apron. Where's Susie going? Running clothesline in the corner. Stomp misses in the corner. Big right hand though. Returned by Susie. Kick to the shin. Spinning back kick. Stomp to the hand. Stiff kick down the spine. Susie dropping to one knee, looking exhausted. To the crowd, blows a kiss, takes a bow, drops the leg across the throat, and that's it. No, Jennifer Quinn, arm drag takedown, come on. Forearm across the back. Over she goes, up to her feet, into the corner, a toss though, over the top rope. Forearm. Big clothesline cuts Jennifer Quinn down. Jennifer now on the outside with Susie. Brought up to her feet. Kick to the midsection. Cravat and neck breaker. Brought up to her feet again. Jennifer Quinn being worked over by Susie. Big Irish whip lands her over the apron. Susie following up. Brings her out. Rolling. Hangman neck breaker on the outside. Brought up to her feet. Holla, 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 peeps. How you doing, Shooter? Like I said, Shooter is, I believe, still live. I've had to drop the stream for a moment because it seemed to be fucking around with my internet a little bit. Brought up to the feet. Susie now has Jennifer Quinn. Tosses her into the ring. Jennifer Quinn now back up to her feet. Damn it, Shooter. Violent Vixens tagged in now, double team. Yeah, this is true. And there's a double forearms to the face. Crusher now asking for the hot tag, and in she comes. Crusher now into the match. Clothesline cuts down Goddess. And a second cuts down Goddess. And a flying forearm again cuts down Goddess. Crusher now with the momentum brings Goddess up, but Goddess big European uppercut breaking free. Ducks under, kick to the midsection, has her up on the shoulders. Goddess flips out though, plants her with a DDT. Susie nowhere to be seen now. This is your chance, Violent Vixens. Put Crusher away, up on the shoulders, rolling through there. That's it, down for the pin, surely, no. Goddess brings her up to her feet again. Backs up in the corner. Jennifer Quinn doesn't tag in. Pump handle. Gut buster by Crusher, the Goddess. Crusher now off the ropes as Susie sat on the floor on the outside. Drops the knee across the face of Goddess. Jennifer Quinn looking exhausted, hanging out on the ropes there. Goddess sets up. Stiff kick down her spine. Goddess right in front of Jennifer Quinn. Big Irish whip sends her out onto the apron. Forearm to the face. Backdrop suplex on the apron. Jennifer Quinn though comes in. Leg drop. Cotton would call that a slut drop. And both teams out on the apron. Goddess And Crusher face down, ass up. Gets caught. Crusher now has Goddess. Brings her up. Draws her all the way over into the neck breaker. Crusher now has Goddess by the back of the head. Come on, women. Let's go. Bashes her head off the ring post. Crusher again follows up with a second ring post shot to Goddess. Taking something stiff to the face is Goddess. A big pole right to the jaw. And there's the inverted DDT by Goddess as she fell through. Crusher bounced off the knees of Jennifer Quinn. Drop kick bounces her off the apron, and another drop kick, this time swept to one side. Crusher now forearm, step up enziguri. Crusher now taunting the crowd. Jennifer Quinn drops down, forearms to Crusher, spins her around. Here we go again, another leg drop across the chest. I think Jennifer Quinn's been watching too much cotton candy. The slut drop in full effect again. Goddess now getting up to her feet. Susie on the apron, wanting to get involved. Goddess with a stomp brings Crusher up, whips her into the ring. Crusher face down on the mat. Goddess now in, brings her up to her feet, whips her into the corner of the Violent Vixens. In we go, double team again, off the ropes. Crusher goes, back elbow strike. Susie looking for the tag, but Jennifer Quinn cuts her off. Whipped into the corner she goes. What's Jennifer Quinn got in store for her here? Lifts her up, sits Crusher up on that top turnbuckle. Crusher kicks her in the face, forearm to the face now, diving cross body, lefts and rights, rocking the jaw and titties. Jennifer now brought to her feet. Irish whip into the corner again. Turns her attention to Goddess for some reason. Now she's going for her tag team partner, tags in Susie the Elf. Susie has Jennifer Quinn in the corner, sneaks up from behind. Bounces her off the turnbuckle, into the suplex, doesn't stick it for the bridge with the pin. What the fuck are you doing, Susie? Why are you taunting the crowd? You want to be finishing this match. Kick to the midsection, here we go, natural selection coming Jennifer Quinn's way, that's all she wrote. She's out. Good night, Jennifer Quinn. Hook the leg for the pin, Crusher now into the match, 1, 2, and again Goddess breaks the pin. Crusher not stopping Goddess from getting into the match. Susie now has Goddess, or whipped into the corner of the Violent Vixens goes Susie. Jennifer Quinn, for some reason, just walking, doing the running man in the corner, kick to the midsection, plants her, hooks the leg for the pin, that could be it, no, too close to the ropes. Brings her to her feet again, whips her into the corner of the Violent Vixens, tags in Goddess, here we go, the double team's got to be quick because Crusher's now back to her feet, off the ropes, diving double forearms there, hooks the leg for the pin. Jennifer Quinn, what the fuck, broke the pin. Arm drag takedown by Susie, neck breaker into the double underhook suplex. Brings her up to her feet again. Whipped into the corner she goes. Susie backs up. No. Oh, yep, back forward. Here we go. No, Goddess breaks free of the corner. Susie with a back elbow strike. Kick to the midsection. And here comes another natural selection from Susie the Goddess. That's got to be it. She's got to go for the pin now. Hooks the leg for the pin. Crusher in the ring. Look at the cut off. And Jesus Christ, Crusher needs some glasses. That's 2 times now. She's totally missed her opponent. Ducked under. Pop up. Hurricane Rana takes down Crusher. Susie now looking to go with a forearm shot to the back of the head. Misses as well. Jawbreaker by Goddess to Susie. Susie now whipped into the corner of the Violent Vixens. Goddess taking her time. Tags in Jennifer Quinn now. Go leg hooked. 1, 2, and 3, and the Violent Vixens with the win. That means Susie and Crusher dropped to 1 point. The Violent Vixens Up to 7.5 points now in their rankings. Damn, they took their time sorting this one out. That's been updated as well. Right. Singles, trio, tag, women's singles, or women's tag. What are we going with next? Oh, we've got a trios rumble to do. There is a trios rumble, if not. What are we going with next? The trios rumble, says Mordrin Nightwalker. Rightio then, there we go, Royal Rumble. Let's find my trios rumble. We can cross this one off because we've done this one now. Trios rumble has 30 men, so... You watch it. Nope. Makes a change. Just taking out all these. Right. We're going to go this way. So. We'll go custom. Mordrin. Gonna work my way across for this flatline. Shane Howard. Who's next? Caleb James. Griffith Davian. Next in line is War. Josh Wright. Jesse 6. Oh yeah, it's both brands. No, trios is both brands. All the trios teams are in this. Where are we? Jesse 6, Morgan Hex. Judgment. There he is, Judgment. Bill, don't know why you're laughing, you're in this as well. Victor Mason. Demented. Johnny Winston. Damn, Nathaniel Parker. Shifty. Right. Now we go back up. Jake Bagwell. Bill Haight. Daryl Woodham. Hoss. Lord Amadeus. Walker. Texas. Redneck Avenger. Bretic. Samael Megiddo. Oh my god, Jack Bayou. Here we go. Where is he? Jack Bayou. Vernon Quinn. Right, that now leaves the newest trio to come about, which is Shooter, Rob Matchett, and Brandon Ace. Right, there we go. So there's your 30 men involved in this Rumble. This is a bonus Rumble, although there is no WWE superstars in it. What we're going to say is it's just 1 point for elimination, but there are no minus points for being eliminated. So all you're going to score is plus points if you eliminate someone. You won't score any minus points for this Rumble. And these scores will go towards your trios teams. So the trios rankings will be affected by this trios Rumble. So for every elimination you will score just the 1 point instead of 2 like we normally do for a Rumble on a normal show. As this is a house show, we do half points. No elimination charges. If you're tossed out of the ring and you haven't eliminated anyone, you're not losing any points for your team on this Rumble. You score 2.5 points for being the last man in. And it's Rob Matchett versus Josh Wright to start the Rumble off. So we got Rob and Josh. Kick to the midsection. Knee strike there by Rob. Stomp to the chest. Left hand's raining down. Stomp to the midsection. And a stomp to the chest. Knife edge chop, swing and a miss. And another swing and a miss by Rob. What the fuck? Joey, never a need to apologise. That's why we have replays. And as this is only a house show, UKWF is tonight after LTD. The hammerlock suplex there by Josh Wright. Stomp to the chest. Who's next in? It's Johnny Winston. Johnny's in next. Oh, and Josh Wright eliminates Rob Matchett just as Johnny Winston arrives to the match. Spinning back fist. And there's the crucifix takedown. So the new team of Brandon A. Shooter and Rob Matchett not scoring any points so far. Josh Wright looking to score points for Ruthless Inc. Johnny Winston looking to score points for Manchester United. Scooped up. Johnny Winston has Josh Wright up, brings him over towards the ropes, has him in trouble. Holding on to that top right is Josh Wright. Club and blow across the back. Josh now looking to scoop Johnny up, but Johnny fighting back. Big forearm to the face. Over he goes, side headlock. No worries, Joey, I'll see you there, no doubt. And the countdown's begun. Next in, oh shit, not good. Johnny Winston and Nathaniel Parker, two members of Man United, both in at the same time. Josh Wright with a suplex. Josh being worked over by Nathaniel Parker. Suplex by Johnny Winston. Parker in the corner getting all worked up. Johnny Winston sees an opportunity. Knife edge chop across his chest. Throat thrust. Working the wrist into the hammerlock. Hammerlock leg sweep DDT by the Manchester Mauler known as Johnny Winston. Working over his trio's partner. Tosses him over the top rope. Johnny now has him by the chest. Trying to force him off the apron. Josh Wright up. Slow to his feet. As Johnny Winston still working over Nathaniel Parker. And Nathaniel Parker shoves him away back into the ring. Forearm busts him into the corner. And next in is Judgment. Josh Wright has Nathaniel Parker in the corner. And there goes Nathaniel Parker. 0 points for him. But that's the second elimination for Josh Wright. Judgment in next. Judgment tries to go after Johnny Winston. Big uppercut. Big left hand, right hand. Johnny Winston gets caught. Holds on to the top rope though. kind of backfired on Manchester United there, with Johnny Winston trying to take out his own tag team partner. Josh Wright scoring 2 points for Ruthless Inc. so far. After Hours has Judgment. Johnny Winston for Manchester United and Josh Wright for Ruthless Inc. Josh Wright in trouble now. Judgment has him up. Johnny Winston gets up to his feet. Is Johnny Winston going to come in? Yes, he is. He's going to try and help Judgment eliminate. But Judgment and Josh is one of the comeback kids, Daryl Woodham. And Johnny Winston and Judgment working a double team there with a gut buster. Knife edge chop. Judgment taking out Johnny Winston. Daryl now knows Johnny Winston from their times training in the UK. There's the Rainmaker DDT. Daryl Woodham from Liverpool, Johnny Winston from Manchester. Rivalry's there in its own. Key lock there by Josh Wright, but he eats a gut punch and a second and a third. Judgment breaking free. Daryl taking a bow. Judgment in trouble up on the ropes. Back elbow strikes by Josh Wright to Johnny Winston. Big right left hand there by Daryl. And now being raked at. Josh Wright being worked over. Judgment resting underneath the bottom rope. Who's in next? And it's Demented, the third and final, and Daryl with the elimination of Josh Wright. So Manchester United have had all three members now in the Rumble. So that's bad news for them so early on. Scooped up. Johnny Winston up on the shoulders of Demented. Demented has him in trouble. Judgment has been put up on the ropes by Daryl Woodham. And Demented tossing Johnny Winston out. So Johnny picks up no points. Demented though does. Double team. Double gut buster by Daryl and Judgment on Demented. Demented has Daryl up on the shoulders. Pops him down, face buster, the electric chair face buster there. Leg caught by Daryl. Dragon screw takedown. Demented resting underneath that bottom luck. That is the luck of the draw, I'm afraid. Kick to the leg. Cut off there by Daryl. Rainmaker DDT by Judgment on Daryl. And in next is Shifty of the Drunken Voodoo Clowns. Or the Showtime Voodoo Clowns, should I say. Yeah, Drunken Showtime Voodoo Clowns. I can't keep up. The tag team and the trios team messing me up. Demented now brought to his feet by Shifty. Ducks under the advance. Kick to the hamstring. Right hand to the midsection. Shrugged off by Shifty. Daryl has his leg caught by Judgment. Leg swept from underneath him now. Shifty dives in for Demented's legs. Misses as Demented forces him down. Ducks underneath Judgment's advances now, trying to chop away at his legs. Has him up on the shoulders. Kapow kick there by Demented on Judgment. Shifty has Daryl in trouble now. Demented has broken free by Judgment. Judgment now wrist lock. Rolls through Demented, drop toe hold. Grabs Judgment by the back of the head as Daryl's in trouble on the apron. In next is War of the End of Days. Judgment now floats over the top. And War now in the ring. Fall away slam. Judgment forearm to the face of War, barely rocks him. And War comes straight in looking to take out Judgment. Shifty punch blocked. Right hand by Demented. Shrugged off now by Shifty. Judgment up on the shoulders of Daryl, of War still. And War. And there goes Judgment. And there's an elimination for War. Demented fighting back with Shifty. Big right hand rocks his jaw. Double underhook. There's the lung blower. War whipped into the corner by Daryl. Daryl has War in the corner. Grabs him in a side headlock now. Whips him across the ring into the corner again. Daryl turns his attention to Demented, who's just taunting in his face. War turns his attention to Shifty. Daryl scoops up Demented, and this is bad for Manchester United as they're out. And there's a second elimination for Daryl In next is Shooter. Shifty fighting his way out of the corner. Big right hand by War. Darryl with the kidney punch. Combination strikes to War. Kick, leg swept, doesn't take War off his feet though. Shooter eats a jawbreaker from Darryl. War eats the knee of Shifty, tosses him into the corner, big right hand. Knife edge chop blocked. Right hand from War. Chops the wrist away, bounce off each other there. Shifty collar and elbow tie up with War. War shrugs him back. Darryl interferes. Shifty now gets a hold of War and Darryl again interferes. Small forearm in the small of the back. Shifty works over Ward. Run and dive and clothesline there. Cuts down War, who was on one knee. War brought up to his feet. And a roll through into the neck breaker by Darryl. Shifty now has Shooter by the back of the head. Sets him up against the ropes. Shifty now. Exploder suplex, and there goes Shooter. No eliminations for Shooter, but there's one for Shifty. Jack Bayou now comes into the match. War has him over the top rope. Boot in the chest of Darryl Woodham, trying to force him off the apron, but Darryl holds on. Jack Bayou going after his own trios partner in Shifty. Super kick to the jaw, and there goes Shifty. Jack Bayou with the elimination, taking out his own trios partner. Kick to the midsection on War. Big left hand high kick. Runs straight into the knee of War. Darryl from behind looks to take War. War with a swing and a miss on Jack Bayou. Big right hand rocks Darryl. Darryl up against the ropes. War has him by the throat. Lifts him up into the air. Darryl in trouble because there he goes out of this match. And that's a second elimination for War. There he is, grabbing him by the dick. Teardrop suplex, grabbing Jack Bayou by the hang gang, tossing him by his gingang ghoulies, and War working over Jack Bayou. As in next comes Ranger of the Ranch. War now has Jack Bayou by the back of the head, hangs him over the top rope, slingshots him into the ring. Big right hand blocked, forearm to the face. Texas Ranger. Ooh, that almost had War out, but War holding on to the rope. Jack Bayou the float over. Inverted DDT as War's up on the ropes, celebrating it seems. Elbow drop misses. Stomp to the back there. Forearm across, gut punch, high kick. Rolling neck breaker there by Texas. Texas gets a hold of War. Side suplex. War has 2 eliminations, so end the days with 2 points so far. Forearms to the back of Jack Bayou. Texas has Jack Bayou. Jack Bayou with a back elbow strike. Looks for a cutter, but Texas has him scouted. Grabs Jack Bayou by the back of the head and brings him over towards the ropes. In next, Vernon Quinn. There's a super kick, and there goes Jack Bayou. Just as Vernon Quinn enters the match. So that's now all 3 of the Voodoo Clowns. Or the Showtime Voodoo Clowns now. All 3 members have been in this Rumble. Jack Bayou picking up 1 elimination. Shifty picking up 1 elimination. So it's now all on Vernon Quinn. Texas has War. Whips him into the corner. Shoulder thrust. Big right hand. Vernon Quinn eats the forearm of War. Pop up. Gut wrench suplex. Texas just backs up and watches. Left hand to War. Big right hand. Rocks the big man. Grabs him in a side headlock. Vernon Quinn coming in to double team War. As they both now... No, War counters with a suplex. I've not seen a counter like that before. A suplex from War countering Texas and Vernon Quinn. And in next is Jake Bagwell. Vernon Quinn, welcome to the Rumble, but your time is up. And War choke slams him over, and End of Days now has 2 men in this Rumble, Jake Bagwell and War. War taking exception to Jake Bagwell going straight after him, has him in a key lock now. Vernon Quinn with no eliminations, so it's a member of the Ranch and 2 members of End of Days in this Rumble now. Jake has War against the ropes, backs up, clothesline. War holds on though. Forearm in the small of the back of Texas. Forearm again. Jake shoots the leg. Hip drop on the leg, trying to break the knee. Brings Texas up to his feet. Jake now scoops him up. Tora Texas for Texas Ranger. And a big clothesline cuts down War. Who's coming in next? Gut punch. Kick to the midsection, Jake. And again a kick to the midsection. Sit down jawbreaker, and in next is Brettick of the Vermilion Coven. Swing and a miss there by Texas. Working over War. Jake Bagwell sees his partner in trouble, comes to rescue him as Brettick though comes after Jake Bagwell. Back and forth exchange between these two. Texas working over War. Forearm in the smaller back, forearm to the midsection. Snap jab sends War into the corner. War turns things around though. Gets Texas by the leg, has him up on the top turnbuckle. Could War be about to get another elimination? Rolls him over, dumps him out the ring, and that's 4 eliminations for War. Pops up Jake Bagwell, German or gut wrench suplex. So we have a member of the Vermilion Coven and 2 members of the End of Days. War with a big right hand, gets caught by Brettick though. Has him up. Stalling suplex there by Brettick on War. War now grabbed, brought up to his feet by Brettick. Fights off Brettick though with that gut punch. Grabs him by the head. In comes a member of the Hex Legion. War grabs Brettick by the throat. Looks like War's going through his 5th elimination. And there's a choke slam to Brettick, sending him out. Dragon screw takedown there by Jake Bagwell, but he eats a big boot from War. So we've got Hoss, the super heavyweight champion, in the ring. Jake Bagwell and War of End of Days. War with 5 eliminations, eating a last ride power bomb there. War laid out on his back. Jake Bagwell in trouble as Hoss scoops him up and dumps him out of this match. Jake Bagwell had no eliminations in that match. War, the only member of End of Days so far to score points. Hoss with 1 point for Hex Legion. Bouncing off the chest of Hoss. Jumping big boot there, cuts him down though. War brings Hoss up to his feet. Hoss grabs him by the wrist, shoulder block takedown. Who's in next? Brandon Ace. Brandon Ace in next, number 17, so we're over halfway into this Rumble. Hoss now tossed to one side by War. Brandon Ace grabs War by the head though. Is this Brandon Ace's opportunity to score some points for his team? Kick to the midsection, no. War catches the leg. Clothesline takes down Brandon Ace. Big boot. War off the ropes. In the air, curb stomp. Busting the head of Brandon Ace off the mat. Slomping down. Grab by the throat now. Brandon Ace. Big gut punch sends him flying backwards. Hoss eats a big right hand, sending him into the corner. And up he goes. Who's in next? And it's Samael Megiddo. Hoss eats the boot. Brandon Ace with the right hand, forearm to Hot War. Hoss wants to take War out. Double axe handle. Samael has Brandon Ace up. Makes him kiss the mat. Hoss backs up. Clothesline. And there goes War. And Hoss with his 2nd elimination tosses Samael Megiddo across the ring. It's Hex Legion versus Vermilion Coven at the minute. With Brandon Ace, a third of the new team of Shooter, Rob Matchett and Brandon Ace. Back elbow strike by Brandon Ace. Neck breaker there. Brandon Ace working over Hoss. Ace up to his feet, gets whipped into the corner by Samael. Spun around. Grabbing at the leg, trying to lift Ace up onto the top turnbuckle. Has him up. Now trying to roll him out of the ring as we have the next member of the Rumble coming in. This Lord Amadeus of the After Hours team. Samuel eats a forearm. Delivers one back to the jaw of Lord Amadeus. Chop there. Hoss rolls him through. Knee strikes to the face of Brandon Ace as Lord Amadeus backs up. Hoss gets hot-shotted by Lord Amadeus. Brandon Ace fighting free of Samuel's grip. Brandon Ace has Samuel in the corner. Looks to lift him up onto the top turnbuckle. Has that one leg up, but can't get it done. Hoss limbering up in the ring. Grabs Brandon Ace, sets him up for what looks to be a last ride powerbomb. And down he comes. Samuel with a big right hand and another. Gut punch there. Fireman's carry takedown by Lord Amadeus. And in next is Mordred Nightwalker. The last member of the End of Days into the ring now at number 20. Gut punch there by Maud on Lord Amadeus. Big European uppercut. Knife edge chop. Snap jab there. Right hand, left hand, high kicks. All coming out between Lord Amadeus and Mordred Nightwalker. Go to sleep. Busting open Hoss by Brandon Ace. Mordred gets caught, super kick to the knee and a super kick to the jaw of Hoss. Brandon Ace taking him down. Brought over towards the ropes. Hoss now leant up against the ropes. Brandon Ace has him in his sights. Mordred up on that top turnbuckle, fights his way free. Brandon now has Samuel by the head, rolled in neck breaker there. Lord Amadeus shoots down Mordred Nightwalker. Hoss could be in trouble. As now Brandon Ace has him by the leg again, draping him over the ropes. In next is Shane Howard of the Comeback Kids, the second member. What's going on here? Hoss has Brandon Ace. Big gut punch sends him flying through the air. Lord Amadeus gets caught with that suplex by Shane Howard. Mordred has Samuel, brings him up to his feet. Back elbow strike by Hoss. Hoss though grabbed by Brandon Ace quickly. Mordred getting out of the way of the advantage. Pop-up fastball bunch. German suplex delivered to Lord Amadeus from the mid-turnbuckle. Brandon Ace has Mordred up. And this could be the end of Mordred Nightwalker thanks to Brandon Ace. And the End of Days will pick up no more points here tonight. And Brandon Ace takes out another, taking out Hoss. Two quick eliminations for Brandon Ace there. Taking out Mordred Nightwalker and Hoss. High angle flatliner there, delivered to Lord Amadeus. Talking of flatlines, here comes Flatline now of Ruthless Inc. The second member of Ruthless Inc. to enter this Rumble. And he comes in at number 22. Brandon Ace, and that's a third elimination for Brandon Ace. Brandon now caught by Flatline, kicks underneath the hamstring. Samuel trying to be lifted over the top rope by Shane Howard. Brandon Ace working over Flatline. Spinning back kick, forearm has Flatline in the corner. Samuel scooping Shane Howard up. Has him up above his head. Military press, dumps him out. Welcome to Charm City. The Charm City driver on Flatline there. And Samuel with an elimination of Shane Howard. Brandon Ace now going after Samuel. How you doing, Timothy? And Samuel eliminates Brandon Ace. And in next is Griff Davian. Flatline now has Samuel up against the ropes, backs up, clothesline, and there goes Samuel. Samuel picked up 2 eliminations for the Vermilion Coven. Griffith Davian now has Flatline though. Super kick on the jaw, and there goes Flatline. Griffith Davian picking up a point for After Hours. So After Hours, let's see how many points have they picked up, because Lord Amadeus got none. Judgment picked up none. So Griffith Davian, the only member to score points. And in next is 6, the last member of the Comeback Kids. So it's the last member of the Comeback Kids versus the last member of After Hours. Pop-up fastball punch. Griff now whips 6 into the corner, big right hand. 6 fighting his way out. The leader of the 6-year revolution slides on his knees, delivers the uppercut. Forearm across the back. Grabs Griffith Davian by his hair, drags him over towards the ropes. Sets him up for a hot shot, slingshot across the ring. Stiff kick down the spine. Headstand. Kick to the face. Who's coming in next? Jesse 6 sweeps the leg. Cuts him down to size. Stomp misses. Griff Davian advances, misses. Kick to the hamstring. Caleb James, the next member of the Hex Legion, still to come in. Step up into Guri, blocked there by Jesse 6. Kick to the midsection. No worries. Mordrin, how long is it though until you go live? I'm sure it's not long. Eat the feet of Jesse 6. Caleb James. Caleb now in the eyes of Jesse 6. And here is his Rainmaker DDT. The sexual revolution in effect. Knife edge chop flatliner. 2 hours for you. ASWF, when's that going on? Leg splits. The splits over Griffith Davian. How does it feel to have the nuts of Jesse 6 on your chest? Kick to the midsection there by Griffith Davian, breaks free. High kick. Caleb James with a forearm into the small of the back. These 3 men going at it. Caleb with a dragon suplex. Who's next into the match? Over the top rope, Caleb James goes. Jesse 6 now trying to force him off the apron. And in comes next is R.A. Redneck Avenger, the new UK champion. Gut punched by Caleb James. Redneck Avenger scoops up Jesse 6. Super kick. German suplex. Jesse 6 in trouble because R.A. has him on his shoulders. Caleb James working over Griffith Davian. Combination strikes. Jesse 6 kick to the hands. Kick to the calf. Sorry, gut punch. Kick to the calf again. Caleb James, and there goes Griffith Davian. So After Hours with 1 point with this bonus rumble. 6 now grabbed by Caleb James, tossed into the corner. Knee strike to the midsection, drops Caleb to the floor. Stomp to the chest, misses. Kick to the midsection by 6. Turns him round. Here's a roll and kill switch. Redneck scoops up Jesse 6, brings him over towards the ropes. Looking to take him out as in next comes Victor Mason. Jesse 6 in trouble because there he goes. Redneck Avenger taking him out. And 6 scoring no points for the Comeback Kids. Victor going straight after Redneck Avenger though. Brings him over towards the ropes. Backs up. Looks for the Hurricane Rana. And there goes Redneck Avenger. Victor Mason picking up a point for the Vermilion Coven. Comes in with a diving lariat. So the Vermilion Coven picking up 3 points so far. Lifts him up, package, DDT. Caleb now, kick to the midsection, sets him up for a power bomb over the knees. Brings him to his feet, super kick, drops Victor Mason, and who we got coming in next? As the countdown begins, and we're in at number 28 is Bill Haight. So Bill Haight joining in at number 28. Bill now comes to help Caleb eliminate Victor Mason. Can the double team do it? No. Victor Mason fights his way free. Right hand to Bill. Right hand to Caleb. Gut punch, no, blocked by Victor Mason. Sensed it coming as he turned around. Hammerlock into the backdrop suplex. Gut punch. Uppercut, no, blocked. Victor Mason with a big left hand. gut uppercut there. Rolls through. Spin out. Bill now kick to the back of Victor Mason, drops him, stomp on the chest. High kick there, cuts down Victor Mason again. Bill Haight, the last member of the End of Days to come in. Spinning back kick, stomp to the hand. Stiff kick down the spine, and Victor Mason laid out on the floor. Bill now brings him up to his feet, and in at number 29 is Morgan Hex, the last member of the Hex Legion, and Victor Mason takes out Bill Haight. What the fuck? Victor Mason taking out Bill Haight. Caleb James now has Victor Mason up on the ropes and has him up. Victor Mason in trouble. Fucking hell, Bill, you jinx yourself, look. Victor Mason fights his way in. He's in there against two members of the Hex Legion though. But Victor Mason up against the ropes, and Morgan Hex turns his attention to Caleb James. I'm guessing he's saying if anyone's winning this Rumble, it's the leader of the Hex Legion. And Victor Mason coming in to help, and they've worked together to take out Caleb James. So a half point for both Victor Mason and Morgan Hex. And who comes in at number 30? I can't remember. It's Walker of the Ranch. How could I forget? Walker. Victor Mason whips Morgan Hex, bounces off him. Walker, the last member in this Rumble. So we've got Hex Legion, Vermilion Coven, and the Ranch, the last three members of this bonus Rumble for the Trios division. Scooped up Victor Mason now down to the final two, Walker and Morgan Hex. So the Hex Legion versus the Ranch, the final two teams. Up he goes, military press. Look at that, working him out above. Walker now brought to his feet by Morgan Hex. Snapmare takedown off the ropes. Big boot to the face. Walker in at number 30. Morgan Hex in at number 29. The final two men in this Rumble. Dodges out of the way of that second uppercut. Morgan Hex now has Walker on the ropes, but that right hand drops him to one knee. Big knee shot to the side of the head. Hex now brings him up to his feet. Scoops Walker up. Walker flips out the back door. Russian leg sweep. And he's from Texas. Hex now brought to his feet. Spinning back fist misses. Morgan Hex now big Irish whip into the corner. Walker eats a double axe handle to the back, and another. And a third. Comes out the corner. Drops to one knee. Morgan Hex wasting no time grabbing him by the back of the head though. Leads him over towards the ropes, but Walker fighting free. Big right hand, snap jab. Big left hand misses. Flapjack. Up he goes, down he comes, eat the canvas. Walker, stiff kick to the chest. Morgan Hex now has got to finish things off here. Military press, look at this, deadlift from the floor, above the head. Kick to the midsection by Walker. Snap jab. Morgan Hex fighting back though. Rake of the eyes there by Morgan Hex. Big right hand, no, kick to the midsection by Walker. Has him up. Brainbuster. Hex now gets countered. Eat the DDT. Here we go, Walker calling for the end. Super kick, and there you have it. The Ranch take the points. Walker with the elimination. Congratulations to the Ranch. Hex Legion picked up how many points in that? 1.5. Where's their final member? Hoss. 1, 2, 3, 3.5 points. End of Days had their points. The Comeback Kids picked up how many points in that? Daryl 2. Shane 6 none. Shane none. So Daryl picked up 2 points for the Comeback Kids. The Comeback Kids leading the way still in that. But there you have it. Shooter, Brandon and Rob with their trios, 3 points. Where's Rob? Yep, 3 points for Shooter, Brandon and Rob. Right, what are we going to go with next? Because that was a trios rumble. So there's no more rumbles scheduled. I've got nothing else set up for rumble wise. So you've got singles men, singles ladies, tag team, women's tag, singles. Right, singles it is. We'll do it again randomly to see who we get. No, wrong arena. Taju 22, TJ. Who did TJ draw out the pot? TJ drew the Bastage. So here you are, TJ versus the Bastage. So that's that done. Who else we got here? Ranch trios. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. 4.5. Where's Redneck? 5.5. Where's Texas? Texas. 5.5, 6.5 points. So the Ranch are now on 7.5 points. Manchester United, Johnny scored none, Parker scored none, Demented scored 1. Jesus Christ, that was a bad showing for them. As Bastage is working over. .5 for Manchester United. Vermilion Coven 2.5. Bredick none. Samael, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 for the Vermilion Coven. 11, 12 points for them now in total. Showtime Voodoo Clowns. Here we go. Bastage going up top. Bad move for Bastage. Not a man that size. Elbow drop. 1, 2. 1, 2. And Vernon Quinn. Where's Vernon Quinn? Vernon Quinn. 0. So they got 2 points. 16 points for them in total. After Hours picking up, let's see, 1 point. Lord Amadeus 0. Judgment 0. So the After Hours picked up 1 point. So 33 points for them, or 33.5 should I say. Where the fuck are the Comeback Kids? The Comeback Kids are the Trios champions and I've got no points down for them. What the fuck? Bastard being worked over by TJ. That makes no sense. The comeback kids are the champions and there's no points down for them. What the fuck? You have to go find some points for them. What the fuck were they on? Trios, 32.5 they were on. So how the fuck have I suddenly not got them? So they're now on 34.5. That's because I'm looking at the wrong fucking list, dickhead. They're on 36.5 now, not 34. That's everyone, right, that's them all updated. Jesus. Right. So, the comeback kids are in the lead with 36.5. End of days on 29.5. Simple Vibrations, who are no longer existing, are on 5, so they can get out of the league. Hex Legion on 6. Ruthless Inc. on 2.5. And Rob, Brandon and Shooter on 3 points. So that's how the trios are breaking down at the moment on UKWF. Let's go and see how they're working out on 3LW. 3LW. So it's 33.5 for After Hours, 16.5 for Showtime Voodoo Clowns, Vermilion Coven on 12, Manchester United on 4.5, Ranch on 7.5. So that's how that's working out at the minute. It's TJ's working over Bastage, it seems. Stomp to the back of the head. Here we go. Point still being worked out. TJ currently sitting on TJ currently sitting on 13.5 points, sitting in about 5th in the rankings. Bastage sitting 2nd in the rankings on UKWF, currently the #1 contender for the UK Championship on 67 points. So another 2.5 points would bring him ever closer to Marcus Johnson, who's on 93.5. And there's the pile driver from TJ. Leg hooked. Down for the count. 1, 2, and 3. TJ with a victory. So that means Bastage drops down to 66.5 points. Still out in the lead over Warren Benjamin, who's on 59. Where's TJ? He now needs 2.5 points added to his score. 13.5, 14, 15.5, 16 points he's now on. That shoots him up in the rankings. Let's see where that moves him. That moves him up 1 spot. He now goes above former champion Johnny Winston. Redneck Avenger on 42.5, Texas on 17, Cowboy John on 19, so that needs to be swapped around. If we're going to have this in numerical order, that is. So, TJ sitting in 4th position, it seems. 4th in the rankings underneath a champion. So there you have it, TJ. Hello, Canal. Yeah. So we're going to move on. Somebody shout out singles, tag, trio, whatever you want to see. We've got plenty of matches. TJ's points have been updated. probably going to do 2 more matches in total. Or I'm just going to go and pick myself. Tag team, fair enough. Right, let's go with some tag team then. 2 on 2. Right, so who we got? Brutal Burn, have they had a match? No, they haven't. Going up against... Oh. Is that right? Yep, Shamrock and Shenanigans. So there you have it, Brutal Burn versus Shamrock and Shenanigans. Next up, Brutal Burn, well, they were tag team champions. They then lost the belts to the last Train Robbers thanks to... Which reminds me, I need to change that ranking points. Here we go, Shamrock and Pyro start this match off. Yep, so, right, okay, there we go. So, they need to lose some extra points. Forgot about that. So, Brutal Burn need to lose some extra points here. So, they're down to 15.5. So, that cuts them right down in the rankings. Cut. Pace. Boom. Here we see Shamrock and Shenanigans. Shamrock and Shenanigans. Let's see how they're doing in their tag team division. Shamrock and Shenanigans sit 4th in the rankings. Boots and Blood leading the way clearly in the rankings there. Baltimore's Finest, your champ, sitting in 3rd. Angry Arsehole sitting in 2nd. So can this make all the difference? Let's see how many 2.5 points would get Shamrock and Shenanigans. Nope, they still wouldn't catch Baltimore's Finest just yet. Kick to the midsection. Brought up, arm drag, takedown. Clothesline, there goes Shamrock over the top rope. No, Baltimore Bullet are not last. Current sitting bottom, or joint bottom, are the Comeback Kids and the Loners of Mayhem on 1.5 points each. Baltimore Bullet are sitting on 3.5 points. Warhammer, Hex Legion are both on 4. Havoc are on 4.5. Sweet Vibrations on 6.5. Lucha Lions on 12.5. Shamrock and Shenanigans currently on 15.5. Baltimore's Finest on 23. The Angry Assholes on 26.5. And Boots and Blood on 60.5 points. So Boots and Blood are the team to catch there. The title rankings for the tag team division over on 3LW. Apocalypse Disciple, no, they need to move now because they've just scored some heavy points thanks to Mark Caliber in that tag team rumble earlier on. So let's get this right, let's get this in proper order. Yep, just 1 second, I'm getting this in proper order. Right, leading the way is the last Train Robbers. 38 points. The Ranch on 26.5. Steel City Committee on 20. Manchester United on 17.5. That's wrong because Drunken Showtime have just overtaken him on 18.5. God damn. There we go. Brutal Burn on 15.5. The Entrepreneurs on 10.5. Chaos on 9.5. Apocalypse Disciples on 5.5. Pretty Rich on 5.5. Cajun Dragons on 4.5. And the Vermilion Covenant on 3.5. So Shamrock and Shenanigans looking to catch up with Baltimore's Finest, who are your current champions. Which might mean come Blunt Force Trauma, the pay-per-view for UKWF, Baltimore's Finest might have not one but two opponents if they can't catch up with a team above them. And look at that, Shamrock and Shenanigans working together. Rob now down for the pin, and there's a kick out on two. Rob looks to take out Pyro, but Pyro jumps out of the ring just in time. Rolling their hips. Rob being worked over. Big headbutt there by Atrocity. Brought up to his feet now. Kick to the midsection. Roll through. Eat their canvas. Rob match it. Folded up. Made the kick. His head touching his toes. That's not fucking normal. Rolled through though. Atrocity now. Slow to get up, but whipped into the corner. A brutal burn goes Rob Matchett. Tags in Pyro. Pyro sets him up for the assisted power bomb. Rob trying to get to his tag team partner, caught off by Mario. Tornado lariat there, taken down Pyro, and there's the side suplex. Pyro now having his head bounced off the canvas. Picked up, whipped off the ropes he goes. In the corner, Pyro fights out. STO takedown. Here we go. Sit down powerbomb by Pyro. Rolls him up for the pin. Shamrock in the ring. Gets caught by Atrocity. And a kick out by Rob Matchett just in time. Brought up to his feet now. Fisherman suplex. Sits up Pyro, neck being wrenched. Rob diving headbutt to the shoulder. Hooks the leg for the pin. Down for the count. One. Where's Sean? Sean was nowhere to be seen. He was behind Atrocity. He didn't cut him off with the pass. Double underhook suplex there. Takes out Atrocity. Now Rob needs to focus on Pyro. Atrocity's down on the floor. Get your job done. There's the running clothesline. Has him up. Military press. Drops him face first off the ropes. And again down. Hooks the leg for the pin. This could be it. 1, 2, and a kick out and 2. Neck being cranked. Pyro now being worked over Rob. Over the top rope he goes. Brought in the hard way with a snapmare takedown over the top rope. Big suplex there by Pyro. Shamrock looking worse for wear on the apron. Rob Matchett now not taunting the crowd, but he needs to get this job done. He scoops him up again, but Pyro counters. DDT plants Rob. Rob now trying to make it to Shamrock, and he does. Shamrock tagged into the match now. Shamrock out. Clothesline takes down Pyro, and a dropkick swept and a miss. Big suplex again, plants Shamrock. Shamrock now has his leg hooked. Rob's nowhere to be seen because he's out cold on the floor. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Shamrock whipped into the corner. Pyro tagged in. Thrown out. He goes pop up. Off the ropes. Clothesline into the suplex as well. And that could be it. Rob's only now getting up to his feet. 1, 2. But a kick out by Shamrock again. The Psycho Sicko refusing to give up. Big Uranagi slam there by Atrocity. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And just in time, Rob breaks up their count. Atrocity now stomped to the knee. Has him by the legs. Stomp to the midsection. Brought up to his feet again. Scooped up. Fall away slam. Irish whip into the corner he goes. Atrocity now. No. Countered by Shamrock. Shamrock shoots the legs. Right hand's raining down on the head. Shamrock now has Atrocity down. Knee drop across the forehead. Shamrock now brings him up to his feet. High angled slam. Kick to the midsection. Pump handle. Samoan drop. That's it. Go on, finish it off. Atrocity now stomped to the back of the head. Shamrock far away from his corner. Not going to get a tag now. Trapezius claws locked in. And Pyro now tagged into the match. No worries, buddy. No worries. Kick to the midsection. Forearm across the back. Big clothesline takes Pyro to the outside. And now Shamrock beating at the chest. This sicko won't even take his sunglasses off to fight. Brings Pyro up. Sit down, spin out powerbomb on the outside. Come on, Shamrock. Bring it in the ring. Finish this damn match off. Kiss the apron. Working him over. Shamrock now. Again. Suplex into the stairs. Big European uppercut. Runs through Shamrock now. Big right hand. Shamrock now brings Pyro up. Fireman's carry takedown on the outside. Back and forth. Big hip toss. Pyro needs to bring it into the ring to finish this match. Gut punch, right hand. Back elbow strike there by Shamrock. Right hand himself, back elbow again. And another right hand. Misses with another back elbow, but not that time. 2 back elbows, taking it up the ramp. Where do we go in Shamrock? Kick to the midsection. Punch to the midsection, back there by Pyro. Now grabbed by the back of the head. Big right hand blocked. Right hand of his own by Pyro. Tosses Shamrock back towards the ring. He stumbles and falls right at the ring apron. Brought up to his feet. Grabbed, tossed into the ring goes Shamrock. Pyro now as Shamrock tries to crawl for Rob. Rob tagged in. Pyro let it happen. What the fuck? Rob eats a German suplex. Pyro now standing there. Big suplex again. Working over Rob. Shamrock out of it on the outside. Whips Rob into the corner. Double team coming his way. Sets him up, pop up. Has him in that waist lock. Clothesline into the German suplex. And Atrocity down for the pin. That's got to be good night. 1, 2. And a kick out still by Rob Matchett. What the fuck? Rob now gets caught. Pump handle by Atrocity. Up on the shoulders. Samoan driver. Brings him up to his feet again. Whips him into the corner of Brutal Burn. But Rob fights his way free. Big clothesline cuts down Atrocity. Stomp to the knee. And again. Now bouncing his head off the mat. Still bouncing him off the mat. Stomp to the knee again. And again. Rob Matchett trying to take the leg away from Atrocity. Has him up on his feet. Atrocity counters. Big headbutt. Gut punch. No. Blocked. Whipped into the corner he goes. Rob Matchett now has a chance to double team Atrocity with Shamrock back on the apron. Whipped off the ropes. Up he goes. Big flapjack. Shamrock with a stomp to the back. Brings Atrocity up to his feet. Throws him through the ropes. Holding on. Hangman DDT. Plants him and busts him open. Up to his feet now. Whipped into the corner he goes. Tags in. Rob Matchett. Here we go. Thrown out. Up he goes. Off the rope. Shamrock goes. Clothesline. Hooks the leg for the pin. Pyro in. That's going to break the count. Not even a 1 count. And a big clothesline cuts down Pyro. Now's your chance, Rob. Finish Atrocity off. Hit him. Suplex in the corner. Doesn't stick the pin though because he's too close to the ropes. Atrocity fighting back though. Back elbow strike. Running STO takedown. Stomp to the arm. Now folding Rob Matchett up. This could be it. Those toes touching the head. Never knew Rob was that flexible. The Kama Sutra in his ring book apparently. But Rob counters now. Snapmare takedown on Atrocity. Brings him up to his feet. Throws him into the corner of Shamrock and Shenanigans. Tags in Shamrock. Here we go. Monkey flip into the ring post he goes. Shamrock from behind. Forearm to the back. The arm lock locked in. And that's all she wrote. Shamrock and Shenanigans picking up the points. They're now on 18 points. So slowly catching up with Baltimore's finest. Bad news for Brutal Burn as they lose more points down to 15 points now. So there you see it. We'll have one more match. One more match. That Kimura lock doing it for Shamrock and Shenanigans. So what we going with? Tag, singles, what? We got women's tags, we got trios, we got single women, we've got tagging women, we've got single men. One more match and then we'll be done. Doom, 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 doom. Dum, 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 dum. I was just about to do it. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. No. Whoops. Back we go, right. No, that's a man. That's a man. There we are, Sunshine Marigold. Who's Sunshine got? Sunshine Marigold has picked out Cassie Madam Red. Confirm. Cassie Madam Red. Confirmed. So, here we go. Cassie Madam Red versus Sunshine Marigold. Last match of the night. Cassie currently sits... Well, let's see. Sunshine sits on 31 points and is 4th in the rankings. Cassie Madam Red is on UKWF's rankings, so that's a totally different one. Let's see how she's doing. Cassie sits on 27.5 in 4th position behind Amber Young, who's on 39 points. So slowly but surely Cassie could catch up with Amber Young, or Sunshine can catch up with Cougar Knight. Sunshine with the arm bar, working the arm into the hammerlock, forcing that shoulder. Which way are we going to go here? Sunshine forces her away though. Big right hand misses, spins around. Stiff kick down the spine. Sunshine now. Boot to the face of Cassie Madam Red. Sunshine Marigold has been on a bit of a tear as of late. She is your Women's Cup champion. She's been a Women's KO champion. She recently has been doing pretty well in singles matches. She took out Molly Shamrock on Monday night in a one-on-one KO brawl. Cassie stomping away now on Sunshine Marigold. And again to the arm. Knee in the small of the back. What we looking at here? Cassie looking for a submission, but Sunshine gets out. Gets caught straight away by Cassie though. She gets to her feet. Lufez press. Cassie working over Sunshine, sets her up. Patella brainbuster into the pin, and that could be it. 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count. Sunshine getting the shoulder up. Cassie now, Meteora. Sunshine just sweeps her off to the side, lets the knees hit the mat. Hooks the leg for the pin, 1, and only a 1 count. Sunshine from behind now. Has Cassie up. She'll be looking to finish things here with a hook, line and sinker, but has Cassie in the corner now. Sunshine blocked, tossed into the corner by Cassie. Side suplex, works over Cassie Madam Red. Cassie now slow to her feet, and here it comes, the hook, line and sinker. Referee down for the count. 1, 2, And the kick out just in time by Cassie. Sunshine brings her up to her feet though. Up on the shoulder she goes. Hot shots her on the rope. Sunshine going up top. What's she got in store for Cassie? Cassie up to her feet though. Catches her. Turns her around. Power bombs her on the floor. And Sunshine smartly rolls to the outside to recover. Cassie quick to follow though. Clothesline cuts her down to size. Spinning back kicks and Sunshine reeling backwards. Chop, no, blocked. Forearm. Sunshine back and forth for Cassie. Madam Red in an exchange. Brings her towards the ring. Bounces her head off the apron. Up to her feet. Cassie tosses Sunshine into the ring now. Sunshine has Cassie up, middle rope, suplex, doesn't hold it for the pin though, rolls her over now, hooks the leg for the pin. This could be it. 1, 2 and 3. Sunshine Marigold with the victory. Where are we? Sunshine over Cassie, circle her, cross it out because I'm now updating the points. So, Sunshine Marigold now picking up 2 extra points. That puts her on 33.5 points. Because these are house shows. You only get 2.5 points for a win. That now means she's equal with Cougar Knight in 3rd position. Bad news for Cassie though, because that means she's dropping points. Only a half point though. So Cassie goes from 27.5 just down to plain 27. Putting her, what, she's now 12 points behind Amber Young. Well, it's not even worth thinking about how many points she is behind the #1 contender who's on 65.5. But this is it. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. This was just a house show, just to help some people get some points. There's plenty more matches there picked out, ready to go. I'm sure we'll rock out some more house shows, and as there won't be so many rumbles, they won't take up so much time. But for now, this is Ulmarwolf saying peace out, be good, be safe. If you can't be good, at least be good at being bad. Don't forget, tonight is Sacrifice on Eternity Broadcasting Channel. That should be in about an hour's time, I believe. Not only that, you've got LTD on at Wednesdays at 6 PM Eastern, and I will be going on following LTD later on tonight with UKWF episode 10. The match card is out there on the UKWF chat. Well, Blaze, you come in at the right time just to see your daughter pick up the victory. Talking to your daughter, I need to have a word with you about her. Well, you got Mordrin in front and I'm behind. So, you're sandwiched between me and Mordrin. Is that a good place? It's only gay if you push back. Anyway, moving on. I'm getting out of here. Take care, people. Nice to see you all. To see you nice. Or nice, as Blaze likes to call it. But I'm out of here.